everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster vlog, and I just wanted to kind of catch up with you guys. It's been a minute since my last upload, but we've been keeping pretty busy here in the house, prepping up for holiday stuff. And so today, Randy and I are taking care of Patreon, and we are going through and using our new coiling setup that you can see is this like wood thing that Randy made with some weights on one side of it sitting on some foam so it doesn't scratch up the floor. I have my spools of wire, and then we have this big long tote because, man, you'd really think I'd have gotten the hang of working a camera by now. And backlighting, that's great one. But we actually made some of our own mandrels from just steel rods at the store that are the right inner diameter for the rings that we're making out of aluminum. Oh, by the way, Callie is settling in wonderfully. But the nice thing about using these new mandrels, navigate my way over here, is used to when Randy and I would make our chainmail rings. Also, I've tidied up the paint studio a little bit. We've got resin tabs curing, which I need to do more of. But used to, our mandrels were only this long. Or rather, the coils that we would make with the mandrels were only a little over a foot long. Whereas now, they are about 3 feet long. You know, somewhere between 2.5 and 3 feet long, depending on the spring back. So, let's see. Yeah, we're getting 2.5 coils, for the time investment that we used to put in for one, because we would have to like completely change out like the bit and the chuck and everything and the drill, and you know, so much of our time, half of our time actually was spent doing setup work to make the coil, and then we'd have to change it out to make a coil. So now with less setup time, because of the way that the new mandrels are, we can, you know, so not only are we doing it less frequently, but it takes less time. So I'm really excited about that. Because anything to making our own chainmail rings less of an intensive excursion. I still just get like horribly grumpy every time we have to do it though. So I need to kind of get myself out of that mental habit. But just keeping busy. I have not been doing that great on my exercise and staying on track with my meal plan. Like I've been getting maybe 4,000 steps a day, and I was like, I'm gonna get 8 to 10 every day. But it's cold. It's so cold outside, and we've had like this room closed up, so I've got a million excuses, but basically it's boiling down to I just haven't been doing it. And then food tastes so good, and it's so nice, and I love eating it. And so again, so today, back on track. We do have meals prepped, but they were in the freezer, which again, apparently just having them not defrosted was enough of an excuse to be like, well, let's just go get tacos. So now I'm, you know, the day before I put like 2 days worth. So I'm trying to figure out good lighting in this room that isn't like naked mannequin, that isn't glary backlit. So now I have the meals for 2 days prior already defrosting in the fridge. That way I have no excuse. And that's the best way I've found to counteract my habits, is to not give myself any excuses. Stay tuned. In probably my next post here on the Vonster vlog, I'll be debuting my new temple room, which is the same old room it's always been, but it used to be a bedroom, and now the bed has been moved to Randy's studio, but it's not here yet. So not everything is like shuffled around a bit, but I'm really excited to share with you guys my next yoga progress video from the temple room. I'm so excited to have that set up and kind of just have a place that is just ready for me when I'm ready for it. And it's got my yoga and dance area, and I've got like a little corner set up with my guitar so that I can actually, like, without any excuses, go and practice for a bit without having to like unbury a couch, you know, or a seat. It's just like everything gets buried under everything else, and that gets pretty frustrating. But it's, instead of getting frustrated about it, finding steps to keep it from happening again and again and again and again the way that it has been for so long. So I'm still bouncing around 209, which is still down way bunches from where I was. I'm still down 20 pounds from where I was this time last year. So that's fantastic. If I can do that every year for the next like 5 years, I'll have hit my goal weight. I just don't want it to have to take 5 years, but that's okay. Because honestly, it took me 10 years to 13 years to gain all of this weight. So it's not going to come off like that. But I'm hoping in the next week or so, or month or two, just whenever it happens, to be able to start going swimming at the, ooh, squirrel, literally a squirrel. That's a fat squirrel with your little feet hands. Anyways, to go to swimming at the YMCA here in town. That's like $8 a trip. But it's also like, for 2 people, it's like $50 a month for a membership. So I'm like, it's hard to decide if I should just go ahead and get the membership or like what. So we're thinking about that, and I've got an underwater camera that was gifted to me, gosh, back in like August, that be able to get some underwater footage for you guys practicing being a mermaid. But yeah, I'm gonna get to work. But I just wanted to check in with you guys, see how your day is going, let you know what's up over here. And, oh, I was talking to my friend Tracy, and I was like, I was talking to her about, you know, getting out of debt and stuff, and I was like, ugh, being patient chafes. Because that's a lot of these things, a lot of things I'm finding as a grown-up, an official adult person, just take patience and persistence. You just have to keep doing it. I was like, patience chafes. But you gotta powder up and keep on going. And so that's kind of in my powder up, guys. We've got this. Let's go. But I will see y'all next time. And until then, powder up and keep going. But I love y'all. Give yourself a hug for me. Bye. Bye.